everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Cam and I'm obsessed with all things makeup. Today's video is going to be more of a just sit down and we're gonna talk video. My makeup inventory should already be up. This series is going to have probably 5 videos. My first video was the decluttering and counting all of my makeup. My second video was my makeup inventory, which is already up. This video right here is my no-buy, why I'm going on it, tips and tricks, how I'm going to get through it. Number 4 is going to be my 4 and 5 is going to be my vanity tour. 1 is going to be my shelves and my skincare and eyeshadow. And then the other is going to be my vanity, my lip drawers, and my makeup drawers. So, other than that, that's going to be the 5 videos in this series. But, I just want to talk to you about why I felt it was necessary for me to go on this no-buy, just because I've been spending a lot of money. I'm going out buying things that I don't need, that I don't really want. Like, I'll buy it and it'll be sitting and I'll have it for 3 months before I even use it, and that's not how I should be buying makeup. And I hope that this no-buy for 6 months will teach me how to appreciate makeup items, wait for the hype to die down and things like that. So I have a whole bunch of different tips and tricks that I'm going to use, rules and regulations that I'm going to follow for the next 6 months. So if you're interested, stay tuned and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like it. So first, I'm going to talk about things that I'm planning on doing to decrease the amount of makeup spending. For the next 6 months, I will not step foot into a makeup store, which is kind of very hard for me because I know where I live, we've got a Sephora inside JCPenney's, a TJ Maxx that has a makeup section, and then right next to the TJ Maxx is an Ulta. And I know the girls that work there. We chat, we talk about different things, we talk about new things that release, and I know things that go on in their life, they know things that go on in mine. So it's kind of like a friendship, and I'm going to be cutting that friendship off, which is mostly why I go in there. But while I'm in there, I also pick up a few things every time I go, and as I do that, I just keep spending more money and spending more money and spending more money, and I'm running out of room to store my stuff. So I need to stop and slow down and make sure I'm only purchasing things that I really, really want. And if I do find something that I really, really want, I can always ask for it as a gift, because my birthday is within the next 6 months. It is in May. So I can be like, hey, can I have a gift card for so-and-so? Or can I have this? Or can I, because I feel like if I'm gifted it or gifted the money, I'm not spending the money on it, so therefore it doesn't really count. And something that is going to hopefully help me through this 6 months is wait for the hype to die down. See if this item is still drawing my attention after 3 weeks, after a month, after a while of it being released and being like, oh, okay, well, it sparked my eye then, but I also went through my collection, and this is kind of like that, and that's kind of like that, so I don't really feel like I need it. So I'm hoping that that's what the 6 months is going to treat me. But however, during the 6 months, I am going to keep my Boxy Charm because I am a makeup addict, and that would be kind of my makeup haul for the month, per se. I know I am going to be spending the $25 every month to get the makeup, but the value is always really high up there, at least $150 each time, and you get 4 to 5 different products for $25. So that's $5 a product, and I'm alright with that, just because it's going to be fun. It's going to be a dedicated video every month. It's going to be I don't know, and I do like some of the things that Boxy Charm does send us. So now that I've got all the little tips and tricks, or little things out of the way, and I am going to keep my Boxy Charm, kind of cheating, but kind of not, because it's my no-buy. So I feel like I'm not spending, because most of the items that I do buy are high-end, and I'm not spending $30, $40 on one item. I'm spending $25 on 5. So with that taken care of, now we've got our tips and tricks. I've got 9 of them on this little sheet right here, and I've already done the first one, which is take stock of everything in your collection and reorganize everything so you can see it, and that way you're not forgetting anything. And I've already done that. The vanity tour is coming up. I just wanted to get this video out of the way first, so that way this video doesn't get lost because it's not that exciting. But my vanity tours, I love watching them. I know a whole bunch of my friends love watching them. So it's very, interesting. So I already did that. And then if I'm having trouble with the no buy, calculate how much money you spent on all of that makeup. And I already did my inventory, and most of the items are like 15, 20 per category. And I know that that's going to be a lot of money each. And if I'm having trouble stopping buying from makeup, I can always calculate how much money I spent, maybe just within the last year, not including outside purchases from Walmart or Target, just the purchases I made in Ulta and Sephora alone. So that is probably going to be a large ticket. So we're just going to hope it doesn't get to that. But if it does, it does. Tip number 2 is create a goal. And I have multiple goals set up for 2 categories. One is a savings goal. What am I saving money for? And I'm getting married, not May in 2020, but May in 2021. So I want to have money saved up for my honeymoon, for my wedding. We decided on doing a small wedding. We want to get married under a tree, and we want to have lights and just our closest friends hanging around. So I want to save money for our honeymoon. We are planning on going to Scotland and Amsterdam, and we're going with our best couple friend, and which is Jeremy and Billy. And Billy's going to be one of my ladies, and Jeremy is marrying us, so that's going to be really, really exciting. And then I have what I call a makeup goal, which is I have to use my makeup 4 times a week. Period. And I'm the type of person, if I'm going to work, I work at a daycare, so I don't really feel like I need a full beat of makeup to go and work at a daycare. So I don't know, I just feel like I don't need to do it. Right now I'm on winter break, and winter break ends January 13th. I go back. So every day I go to school, I do my makeup, and I have school every single day. Last semester I had school 3 days a week. Now I added a course to my I had 5 courses last semester. Now I've got 6 courses. So now I'm going every single day, and I need to have my makeup done every single day I go to school. So that means I need to wake up earlier. And last semester I was really good about it. If I went to school, I did my makeup, but that's only doing makeup 3 days a week. But I also did my makeup to film, so that's 4 days a week I was doing my makeup. So I kind of met my goal last semester doing that. But this semester, I really need to stay on top of using my makeup, because if I want to continue buying makeup, I need to go through my makeup, and to go through it, I need to use it. So my makeup goal is to do my makeup at least 4 days a week, because I know sometimes you get sick, sometimes you don't really want to. Sometimes you just want to sleep, and there's things like that that influence you, but I need to do my makeup 4 days a week. So that is the makeup goal that I have set for myself. And another tip you can do is do Shop My Stash. I'm going to be doing a Shop My Stash every week, and I'm going to film it every 2 weeks for the things that I'm going to use this next week, and the things that I used the week prior. So that's going to be really fun, and to try and get to use everything in my collection rather than keep reaching for the same items. And just for instance, I just pulled this into my Shop My Stash for this week. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Glow Face Palette, and I'm using everything in here on my face. The highlight is gorgeous, the bronzer is gorgeous, the blush is gorgeous. It's just, I hadn't used this yet just because I bought this and another face palette, and I was using the other one. But now that I use this one, this is going to be like my travel face palette. The blush, I feel like, will go with anything. The highlight is, look at that. Woo! It's gorgeous. And this bronzer, perfect. So, I don't know. I feel like Shop My Stashes can be rewarding in that you find things that you didn't really know you liked, or you had but you just weren't interested in using. So I'm going to be doing that, and having maybe 2 to 3 videos a week on Shop My Stash, just because I feel like it's important to cycle through your collection, making sure you're using everything. What do you like, what do you don't like, and things like that. And then another thing that is personally for me, I know that I'm going to have a hard time because I love makeup, and if something keeps calling me, I'm going to want to buy it. But in order to get around that, I'm going to add that item to my likes list, either from Ulta or Sephora. So if, like, the Urban Decay Powder Foundation that just came out, it has been, people keep talking about it, like, it spiked my interest. I'm really curious, and I really think that would add to my collection just because I don't have very many powders, and I thought that it would be very fun to use. But I added it to my likes list on Sephora, so that way when the 6 months is over, I can hopefully maybe pick it up if I still want it. Maybe if a different item came out that was a face powder, I can pick up that one. But I'm going to try and keep track of the things that I purchase rather than just purchasing a whole lot. Number 5 is sales. Sales are not worth it. Spending money is not saving money. And that spoke to higher levels to me. Like, yes, I don't know, I like makeup, and sales just draw you in, like 50% off, 25% off, but in all reality, if you're spending money, you're not saving money. Yes, you might be spending money if it's like something that you really, really like a face wash that you use and use and use, or like a primer that you're almost out of, or a foundation that you're almost out of. Like, you can repurchase them with the sale, but I feel like if you're going to a sale to buy things that you didn't already have your eye on, it's not worth it. But if there's something's like, ooh, I've been wanting this for 3 or 4 months, but I haven't been able to purchase it yet. I know the sale is going on, so if I'm going to purchase it now would be the best time to do it. Like, that I get, but I don't feel like you should go into a sale and just buy things because they're on sale. I know I have fallen into that, and I need to stop, and hopefully this can teach me that. Trick number 6 is creating a budget of calculate all of the money that you get income, and then calculate what bills you have, and then see the number that you have left and say, okay, well, this much needs to go to gas, this much needs to go to groceries, this much needs to do that, and then I can put this in savings. So I kind of want to give myself a small allowance for like lunches and things like that, because I am in so I live in a itty bitty town, and I go to Great Falls for school and things like that, and I spend all day in town because I don't come home until my homework's done, until my editing is done, things like that, just because the internet where I live is so not good. So I don't know, I just like to do everything in town, so I spend a lot of time in town. And if I have a little allowance of, I can get lunch, or I need to bring lunch today, would be very helpful for me personally. And number 7 is more of a YouTube only kind of related, which is create a monthly and weekly planner and keep on top of it. For me personally, I think I have my planner right here. So here I've got my planner, and it's got like appointments in it, things that I need to film when I work, things like that. And I also have the days that I post, because I'm trying to keep track of two videos a week, and I want to make sure that I'm getting that. And then I have to-do lists on each day, the days that I work, things like that. So I feel like a planner is very, very useful to help you stay like-minded in your brain. And if you pre-film, like I do, I don't film, edit, upload. Like, I film 2 or 3 videos, and then I wait till I have the opportunity to edit, and then I upload them while I'm in town. So I like to go in after I film and name each video, because it makes it so much easier. Like, for instance, my Shop My Stashes, as soon as I film them, I edit them. They're the next video. If I film them, they're the next video I edit and then upload. Even if I have 3 or 4 videos already on my hard drive that are ready to be edited, my Shop My Stash gets edited and goes up immediately, just because they are a 2-week video. Every 2 weeks I'm posting one. So as soon as I film it, I need to edit it and get it uploaded, so that way I don't have a Shop My Stash, and a few days later I have another Shop My Stash because I ran out of things to edit, if that makes sense. So I feel like a planner is a very good investment, especially if you have a YouTube channel. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, things like appointments, if you're going to school, if you're going to work. And I also put all my homework and stuff in a planner. So I did get that, I believe, my last Boxy Lux. I believe I got that. But it was a very, very good thing to get because I was going to have to buy one if I wasn't sent one anyway. So I was very grateful that I have that, and I have been keeping on top of it and ideas and things like that. Number 8 is at the end of the 6 months, film a declutter of everything. If I don't use it, if I don't think I'm going to use it, and I can also create a chopping block, which are things that I need to use to see if I like, to see if I either need to keep it or to give it away. I do have a very lovely support system of women in my life, and I gift a whole bunch of things to them, and I know they appreciate it when I do. So I really like to give back to the women around me because I know not everybody can afford this. Heck, I can't even afford this, but somehow I managed it. And then my last and final tip is if I'm having trouble not going into makeup stores and not purchasing makeup, I need to unsubscribe to makeup channels, i.e. no more YouTube videos about makeup, no more subscribing to makeup channels on Instagram. I know email lists, they send you emails on sales and things like that, so I will need to unsubscribe to all of that. But that is the very last case scenario for me because I love going on YouTube and supporting the community, and I love a whole bunch of different YouTubers, and I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of and a whole bunch of different ladies and gentlemen, and it's just, I love doing that with my time. So that is a very last case scenario thing for me. But other than that, that is all the tips and tricks and rules that I have for the next 6 months. And if I make it through the next 6 months without buying a single makeup item with my own money, gift cards and things like that don't count. Boxy Charm doesn't count, like I already said. I will treat myself to a small shopping spree for things that I have had my eye on for the past 6 months. So after I do my declutter and things like that, I can go and buy a few things and hopefully fall in love with a few new items. But other than that, I'll see y'all later. Bye!